To get started in tracking donors, you click on the first link, the Getting Started link. You enter your total budget that you need to raise for this year. If you receive any school gifts, if there's any grants, if you want to include an escrow from the previous year, and if there's any transfers. Okay, next what you do is you're going to click on the Download DPR link. It's going to send you to the staff portal where you're going to log in. You're going to go to your donations. You're going to find your Excel DTR. So here's my name. I'm going to click on Excel. It's going to download all this information. I'm going to then open that in Excel. I'm going to click on the top left corner right here. I'm going to go Edit, Copy. This is in Excel. I'm going to go back into Tracking Donors. I'm going to click on the Import DTR link right here. I'm going to click on this top left cell, and I'm going to go in the browser, Edit, Paste. What this is going to do is it's going to import in all that DTR information that I just got from the staff portal. Now the next thing I'm going to do for the first time is I'm going to click on One, Set Up Donors. And what this does is this takes a picture of all my current donors. So I'm going to actually copy cells 2 all the way to the bottom. This is actually in the Tracking Donor browser. Go Edit, Copy, and then I'm going to click on the 2 Copy to Donors, and in here I'm going to do Edit, Paste Values Only. Okay, so now I've pasted in all of my donor giving and their frequency, the assigned frequency. And what I need to do now is I need to go through and I need to individually verify each one that says assign, and then also double check the monthly or the annual amounts. So for example, I see that this church is giving $930 every other month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, I'm going to make them a monthly donor, and I'm going to change their giving amount from 930 to 930 divided by 2, which is 465. I see this organization is giving it roughly $500 a month. So I'm going to go in and change it to be monthly and $500, and so on, and so on. So I keep going all the way to the end where I would have no assigned donors, only lapsed. So then what I do is I click on this sort field right here, and I do frequency, and then I do sort A to Z. Now all of my donors are sorted by frequency. So I'm going to go down to my first annual donor here in row 10, highlight columns A through D, and go all the way to the bottom until it's no longer blank. I'm going to Edit, Copy. I'm going to go to the Donors tab. I'm going to click on cell A2, go to Edit, Paste Values Only, and this is actually going to bring in all of that information. And as you can see, once I imported the information, a number of actions showed up. So for example, this person was a relatively new donor, so they needed to get a thank you. These people are an annual donor, they need to get a thank you. This is a lapsed church, so I need to contact them or delete them from the sheet. This is a lapsed donor, so I need to either contact them or delete them from the sheet. This is a lapsed donor. So to delete a lapsed donor, this person is actually lapsed. I go to Edit, and I go to delete that row, and they're no longer a donor. When I send a thank you, all I do is I give it the thank you date, so I'll put in today's date. And that will disappear. I sent these people a thank you last week, so it's there. I go back to the dashboard, and I can see now that I have these people who gave last month. I have no thank yous to send, but I do have 2 lapsed donors that I need to check with. So if there were any annual amount change, that would show up here as well. So all that needs to happen on a monthly basis is importing the DTR like we did, coming to the dashboard, looking at all the different alerts and all the different things here, checking your year-to-date percentage to see how you're giving,